5 months to 6 months. Gross motor, sub-skill, raises body up from lying on the stomach by stretching both arms. 2. Rattle. Test and judgment criteria. 1. Lay the child on his or her stomach. 2. The examiner shakes the rattle in front of the child to get his or her attention. Pass. The child is able to use both palms to lift the body up until the elbows are straight. The stomach and chest must be lifted off the floor. Fine motor, sub-skill, reaches for and holds an object with both hands while lying on the back. 2. Rattle. Test and judgment criteria. 1. Lay the child on his or her back. 2. The examiner holds the rattle 20 to 30 centimeters from the center of the child's body to get his or her attention to take hold of the rattle. Pass. The child is able to reach out and hold the rattle. Movement may be uncoordinated when reaching for the rattle. Receptive language, sub-skill, turns head in response to a calling sound. Test and judgment criteria. The examiner is 20 to 30 centimeters to the left or right of the child and covers his or her mouth while talking to and calling the child several times. Repeat again from the opposite side. Pass. The child turns his or her head when hearing calling sounds or speech. Expressive language, sub-skill, imitates sounds. Test the imitation of sounds. Test and judgment criteria. The examiner shows the child how to make a kissing sound or asks the parent whether the child can make a kissing sound. Pass. The child is able to make a kissing sound. Expressive language, sub-skill, pays attention to a toy. 2. Cloth doll. Test and judgment criteria. The examiner sits facing the child and calls the child's name. When the child looks at the examiner, show the cloth doll to the child at eye level. Get the child's attention by talking to him or her. If the child doesn't look at the first time, repeat up to 3 times. Pass. The child makes eye contact with the doll and looks at it for 5 seconds, at least once out of 3 times.